Why do you always have sports stuff on?
I don't have any. I have 2 shirts, like in total. I have 2 shirts in total.
Oh, that's awful. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Jacob Review. We're Jacob.
We're both.
We are both Jacobs,
as you know.
As you all know, except for maybe one of you, which we'll get to
I
later
might
in
be
the
a little
video.
too high.
You're a little too high. You think? No. Whenever I set you up in the frame, you're a good man.
All right, I'm good then.
I mean, here, I can check real quick.
Check on me.
All right, guys. So what we're doing today is a little something that I believe.
Yeah, Brandy maybe.
Brandy Beasley.
Brandy Beasley.
We think it's you. So you're like, hey, can you do a Q&A? And we're like, we're not gonna say no, but we're not gonna say yes.
So here we are saying yes
and no at the same time.
And no.
We don't want to comply to your needs.
You don't tell us what to do.
We tell our own selves what we do. Coming from some crazy squids.
Crazy Squids asked, did you think you were going to be where you are now?
We're not sure if there's like a spelling error or not. We're gonna assume you meant, do you think?
The answer, short and sweet, is yes, but no.
Yeah, whole lot of doubt.
Whole lot of doubt. Yes, but no. So a lot of people don't think that. What are we at? 160 exactly.
160.
A lot of
exactly.
people don't think that 160 subs is very much, but coming from literally this many right here.
That's a poo ton.
That's a poo ton of subscribers.
That
shit. That fills a high school cafeteria.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's fairly accurate.
For us, that's amazing. The next one, also from Crazy Squids, he added on, and can I be awesome? I like you too. And I think he meant, can I be awesome like you too? And the answer to that is also pretty short and sweet and simple.
Nope.
No.
All right. So
flashy.
Actually, hashtag QNA, which is kind of cool.
Hashtag
we should do a
Q&A.
hashtag now. So. Flashy actually asked, what are your PC specs? I assume you mean him, because you haven't seen me do anything yet.
Dude, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and tell me.
I don't know any of my PC specs. All the PC specs for both of our PCs are down in the description below.
I can talk about mine.
Go check them out.
I can get like a brush over mine.
Do a brush over yours.
So basically, I have an Intel i7.
Instant. It was instant. It was literally instant.
Okay, basically, I have an Intel i7 4790K, which is quad core with hyper threading, so it actually is effectively 8 cores. Super fast, awesome processor, clocked at 4 gigahertz, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 1600 megahertz. Megahertz? Is it 1600 megahertz for RAM?
I think so.
Anyway, 1600 RAM, 32 gigs of that, and then I have a 4 gig graphics card clocked at like, I think it's like 1300 or so. Like that might be the overclock. I don't know. 4 gigs though. Handles everything really well. I love it. Runs perfectly. Have an HDD and an SSD. SSD boots all my like important stuff in the OS, and then HDD is just for storage.
I'm gonna look at a list for mine because I'm not super cool. I run an AMD FX 9370 8-core processor clocked at 4.4 gigahertz. So it's all right. It's AMD.
Pretty good.
I have 16 gigabytes of some sort of cheap RAM. I think it's Corsair something. It's not any gaming RAM, it's just RAM. And I have actually 2 1 terabyte solid state drives in my machine. Only one of which I can use because my motherboard is a big old hunk of dookie. So if you're watching this and you want to send us a motherboard to review, you send it to me. Also, as far as keyboards, I rock this Logitech.
I also have a Logitech, but it's a different than this.
Yeah, exactly.
So
model numbers.
Doesn't have a trackpad on it. That's about it.
I have this Mazer thing he got me for Christmas.
Yeah, I got it for him.
Lights up blue for our colors.
Look at that.
Yeah, we didn't
it's
know.
like $20.
We didn't know our colors at the time.
And I have a, it's like Electricity?
No, it's
E-Tech
City.
E-Tech City. Yeah, E-Tech City something.
Something.
It's a wired gaming mouse because wireless gaming mouses are awful unless you spend a ton of money. Whereas wired, this mouse is freaking, I love it so far. So anything we mentioned during the video will be down in the description. All right, so Brandy asked, can we see your gaming setup?
Here we go.
Here it comes. All right, so here we go. Here comes the setup. Currently at Watson's anyways. Got my mouse, my banging speakers. And then we got the monitor, of course. Keyboard I talked about earlier. Ooh, oh my, calm down. And then we got my desktop down there. And for Jacob, he has his little mic, Blue Yeti, the boom arm. His
Also,
face.
my
His
face.
His
Pop
face.
filter.
Pop filter.
Nice.
Dual monitors.
Keyboard, dual
also
monitors,
a PC.
Xbox.
Xbox.
Stormtrooper. HDMI switch.
Ooh, oh my.
All my cables. Yeah, it's good down there.
All right, so
And
now
my
I
desktop,
guess.
too. Did you guys say desktop?
Yeah. Good to go.
I think that's all.
All right, back to better audio.
Randy also asked, "What's your favorite game on PC?" Okay, this is gonna sound weird. I touched your leg.
You did? I thought you were like trying to be like nudge me like,
sorry.
hey, hate you now. So I was like, alright, go. And then
Alright,
you started talking.
I'll do it first since mine is odd.
Okay, go.
My
Mine's
favorite
odd too.
game-
Both of ours are odd.
Yeah, ours are weird. They're not like current games.
Yeah, at
So
all.
my favorite game I've ever played is SWAT 4 for PC. I played this thing when I was like 7 or 8, on my dad's computer, and it was like the coolest game I've ever seen in my life. Not anymore, but at the time I was like amazed by this thing.
My favorite is actually an in-browser game called Bowmaster Prelude. Super awesome. You're a little archer guy, and you're in a tower, and you have to shoot bad guys. And then you have guys, and you get money, and you buy. It's super cool. It's really fun, really easy to play, and everything. So you should check it out if you want. James says, "Cool video.
Thanks.
Thanks."
He also says, "Hee hee, can I get a shout out?"
Does this count?
James again says, "And can you play horror games on PC? Follow this link." And it's in the description too, because it's
I hate you, James.
horror. It's funny.
God awful.
It is really funny.
All right, and last question from James says, and last question, can you check out my banner and channel?
Chanel.
Chanel? Oh my God, you got Chanel?
Wow. Girl.
Fine, smelling fine as hell. Yes, we did. We checked out your banner. We think it's pretty cool. It's a good starting point for you and your channel as well. You know, it's pretty nice content.
Let's go right now and look at it.
Go right now and look at it. You got your peace signs thrown. Oh, we got a notification.
Look at that. Let's go look at it on.
Is it? Oh, it's Bunny Assassin.
Oh,
Thanks,
Bells.
Paul.
Thanks, Bunny. Okay. The only feedback that I have from a graphic design standpoint is your branding in your actual logo. I mean, James is fine. Having your actual name James is completely fine, but I would switch it up between the banner and the actual little thumbnail, like your actual little image on there. Just because when they click there, they want to see something that brands it, and then they want to see something that expands on the brand, where everything else seems fine.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Pretty
Go
good
check
stuff.
James out.
Cromnick says, "Notification squad. I don't have a question. I'll be back if I do."
But he never was back.
Where'd he go?
Where is thy Cromnix? Cromnix?
Cromnick!
We think he probably died.
He's somewhere. He didn't ever come back. But it's
We're
okay.
we're worried about you, little guy. Okay.
Maybe
we'll
he's
be
with,
here.
Maybe he's with the other notification squad members. I spit everywhere just now.
What
I
if-
can see it glistening. I hope it's in the screen. Like,
What if he did die, but he's still living in here? Final question for our very first Q&A is from our opponent Bunny Assassin, which we are currently beating. He asks, #Q&A, why do you call yourself Jacob when your name is Clark? Actually, why is everyone over there a Jacob?
here's the deal.
We think the best way to handle this question is just by giving you a brief version, or probably not so brief version, of our origin story. So, this is going to start with me first. So basically, 3 years ago, my family decided to move to Missouri, where we currently live. And whenever I was moving here, a mutual uncle we have says, "Hey, I have another nephew. His name's Jacob Watson." And I was like, "Oh, that's really cool. My name's Jacob too. My name is Jacob. My last name's Clark. Jacob Clark. Therefore, we call me Clark, him Watson." So I touched you. I'm sorry.
Differentiate.
So-
when we're together, we can tell each other different. When other people talk to us, just from the way they say our names.
They go, "Jacob." We go, "Huh?"
Yeah.
And
usually,
both of us.
usually at the same time, then they can tell us. But on here, we can't very well do that.
So my name is Jacob, and that's why I call myself a Jacob. But we call me Clark because my last name's Clark, last name Watson. We're all good there, cleared up, awesome.
And we're the only two, so
We are the
Jacob
only
Jacob.
two.
There was another
Just-
one in our, so just don't worry, it's okay.
He's gone, kind
He's with Cromnick's.
of in here. So whenever I was going to move here, I was like, well, I can look this guy up on Facebook and I can message him. So I looked him up on Facebook and I messaged him and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be moving up there pretty soon. We both have an uncle mutually, so we're kind of like cousins. You have an Xbox?
First of all, I thought it was spam and not real. And so I literally went to my mother and I was like, Mom, do you know who this person is? And she was like, no, I've never seen him before in my life. And I was like, I better text my uncle. So I texted my uncle and asked him, and he did verify it. And I was very excited. And then, yes, we did first talk on Xbox. And he couldn't talk very loud because of something.
I had just had a horrible match. And I was like in the middle of another horrible match right before I ate dinner. And I was like trying to focus, so I wasn't talking at all. Totally a bad thing for me to do.
Yeah, it was really awkward because I thought he was a really awkward guy. So I literally told my friends after he got off, like, who was that guy? Like seriously, I was like,
who's that? Huh?
I was like, why? I was like, he seemed a little weird. I literally said, oh no, he's coming here.
So basically, we got over that. I talked, and it was good. And then I finally got up here. And when I got up here, like one day, Jacob recorded something. We both had like an interest in YouTube, and so Jacob recorded a little video with another friend we have, Jeffrey, of like him shooting his laptop and stuff. And I was like, dude, I can like go in here and I can make muzzle flares and stuff because I used to do that on my old channel.
And I was like, what?
So I did that, and then we're like, dude, we should start making YouTube videos and be on YouTube. And so we did like 3 or 4 different channels, and then finally landed on this one.
We landed on this one like 2 years ago.
Yeah, roughly.
And we've changed our names like 3 times.
Yeah.
Counting this last one.
Yeah.
And each time we've gotten a few subscribers, and then we've abandoned a channel. So then we released content we didn't really like. We got subscribers, we abandoned it. So this time was the first time we're sticking to it, and we're actually getting stuff done.
Yeah.
We got lights, we got microphones, we got desktop, we got cameras. It's great.
Yeah, right in like November, I was like, you know what? This video at the time, our Easy Cat versus Elgato had like 7,000 views. Like, this video has so many views. Why don't we start actually building off of this and like take advantage of us getting like a viral video, so to speak? Like, not super viral, but like to us, super viral.
Yeah.
And so we're like, yeah, let's just do it. And then finally we're like, we just got to stick with this and go. And now we kind of matured enough that we think we kind of know what we're doing.
We can stumble around better than we could 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And our content's
She really left me hanging.
Sorry, I was looking over there. And our content's actually good to us. We actually like doing it. So.
Yeah, I learned a whole lot of shit about video making and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm in the process of it.
Yeah.
Also, we have a podcast.
Yeah, go
check us out on SoundCloud. Link in the description below.
So yeah, that basically that wraps up our first Q&A ever. Hopefully we aid those Qs you got.
And sounds so weird. Hope I aid your Q.
Oh no.
I want to aid your Q.
So yeah, thank you guys for all the support and everything.
And
we'll do more of these in the future when there's more of you.
Yeah, and if you see Cromnix, let him know we did this.
Let us know.
Yeah, and let us know you saw him, because he is somewhere out there in the vast wilderness, just cold and lonely.
Cromnix, it's been a fortnight since I last saw you. Where have you gone, my son? I see you everywhere I look. In the trees, in the bushes, even in the grass. You're too big for to be in the grass, but I see you there. Come back to me.
That's how we feel.
Where are you, Cromnix? All right, you're tearing us apart. Tearing this family apart. All right. So thank you guys for being a part of this family.
Family.
Okay, here's an A to put in the description down below here from our Q. All right?
Yeah, we got a Q for you guys.
We want to give you all nicknames. Now, we don't know what to call our subscribers. Something easier than saying our subscribers.
Yeah, you
something
guys.
that's
like something that you guys you feel like you are.
What are you to us?
Whatever you to us. Let us know what you want to be called down below. We'll call you. We'll call you.
Other than that, that's pretty much it.
That's
all we got.
Thanks for watching this video. As always, if you have any questions, comment down below and we'll do our very best to answer them. If you like this video, make sure to like it, share and subscribe down below, and
don't forget to comment, answer that question.
Yeah, don't forget to answer our Q. Don't forget to ARQ.
We like our Q's being A's.
Ooh, sounds gross.
Thanks for watching, guys, and as always,
have an awesome day.
It's a wrap.